Welcome back. So today we are going to be opening a package from Hay House. This is their card deck club. So it is a subscription box that you do get every 3 months, and you do get new card decks and stuff. So let's go ahead and open the package. Let's see what card decks we get, and also we're gonna go ahead and prep them. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, so when opening it, it does say this is the only time I get to live today. I choose to enjoy. And we're not gonna peek, right? But it does have the decks. It seems like there seems to be a bonus gift on this one, and information about the decks, I believe. Okay, so let's put that to the side. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and take all of this out. And what I see first is this affirmations for self-esteem, which I really like, and it is a 12 card deck for loving yourself. Okay, I'm gonna take all of these out first. Ooh. And then we have the Healing Spirits Oracle. Okay, this one looks a little bit interesting. I like that overall. It seems like it is a theme for healing. Okay, and I think that healing is very important for all of us. And the Healing Waters Oracle. I've been having an eye on the Veronica Campbell decks. This is not the only one that she has. There is other ones that she does have, and they look beautiful. I like, the simple messages. Well, the messages that are on the cards from, the videos on TikTok, or just like on social medias I have seen of her other decks. They are very, very beautiful. So I'm going to put this box to the side. Okay, so let's put these in order, right? So what we're gonna do from here now is remove this little plastic from that. We're gonna use our handy dandy porcupine thing. I don't know what it's called. I just know it comes from a porcupine. A porcupine pine. Oh, I'm off camera. Okay, so there's that. Oh, I have really long nails, so this can be a little bit difficult for me, but whatever. We'll get there. Okay, so that. And I like how small it is. Ooh, okay, I like that. I like how this one opens. Okay, so we're gonna also move this to the side, the little plastic wrapping. And now we're just gonna go ahead and do the same to all of them and open these up. Alright, I had to do a little quick water break, but let's continue. So we're gonna remove the plastic wrapping from this. I own a lot of decks myself, but I really appreciate card decks, just not the outside but the actual cards when they're matte, just because I do daily guidance messages, so I do record that, and when it comes to that matte finish is if I do have one of my lights like here that you can kind of see, it doesn't reflect on here or on the cards when I'm recording, and it looks a lot better and people can see their messages a lot better, which I very much appreciate. So here are the 3 decks. I'm gonna just open them. We're gonna open them, look at each card, and then I am gonna prep them, but I'm gonna do one by one. I do have my little handy dandy tools on the side to do that. So there's that, and then we're gonna put that out of camera view. Okay, so let's start with the first one, right, which was this Louise Hay's affirmations for self-esteem. So it does not matter what other people say or do. What matters is what I choose to believe about myself, and that is facts. I love myself exactly as I am. Okay, I love this deck already. Okay, so let's remove this little paper thing, and it seems like this is a, you know, I feel like each deck kind of comes with a card like this, you know, and might give like an explanation from the person who created it, the author, the illustrator, you know, whatever it might be. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that there. What I am going to do though, you know what, let's go ahead and just look at the cards. So on the back it also has other information. These look already kind of fun. How I said initially, I really like how this opens. I feel like, you know, the traditional way that's kind of like this, you know, we just pull it out. For me, because I have nails, I sometimes hurt my nails doing that, but I feel like it's also fun and it's very interesting and very unique. You know, it kind of will help stand out their product, you know, on a type of, you know, selling point or whatever. So anyways, so I am totally adequate for all situations. Beautiful. I choose to feel good about myself. I am worthy of my own love. So I am going to read these since it's only 12, but I usually just kind of like, you know, kind of do that. But I stand on my own 2 feet. I accept, plus I use my own power. It is safe for me to speak up for myself. I really like these. It does not matter what other people say or do. Okay, so we kind of already read this right on here, which I love. Okay, and I take a deep breath and allow myself to relax. My whole body calms down. Okay, sometimes we forget to do that. Okay, and then we have I am loved and accepted exactly as I am right here and right now. I see the world through eyes of love and acceptance. All is well in my world. My self-esteem is high because I honor who I am. I willingly release any need for struggle or suffering. I deserve all that is good. Okay, I'm sorry that the camera is shaking, by the way. Okay, so my life gets more fabulous every day, and I look forward to what each new hour brings. I am a radiant being, enjoying life to the fullest. Ooh. I am neither too little nor too much, and I do not have to prove myself to anyone. Period. Today, no person, place, or thing can irritate or annoy me. I choose to be at peace. Ooh. For every problem that I may create, I am confident that I can find a solution. Life supports me in every possible way. My consciousness is filled with healthy, positive, loving thoughts that reflect themselves in my experience. I love that. I move through life knowing that I am safe, divinely protected, and guided. Ooh, I like the fishies. I accept others as they are, and they in turn accept me. Nice. I am wonderful and I feel great. I am grateful for my life. This is the only time I get to live today. I choose to enjoy it. Oh, was gonna put it over here. I have the self-esteem, power, and confidence to move forward in life with ease. The greatest gift I can give myself is unconditional love. Yes. I love myself exactly as I am. No longer wait. I no longer wait to be perfect in order to love myself. Yes, I love these so much. Okay, so I am gonna just, you know, we're gonna prep all of them together. Okay, so I kind of just made that decision. So let's prep them at the same time. That will kind of make sense. So let's open the Healing Spirits Oracle. Okay, this one looks like it's gonna be deep. Well, it seems I haven't gotten into the 3 decks, to be honest, and I feel like I already highly like them. To all who use these cards, reach out with your heart and mind to the highest and best in the spirit world. Ask them to bless and give healing to all readings you give, to yourself and others on the path. Ooh, okay. And upon opening, you can see it does have a little guidebook, which I think we all like, you know, for additional messages. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. There's nothing at the bottom, so I am gonna put that one back on here. Well, kind of, because we're gonna open them later. You'll see. So we're gonna remove this little paper thing. Okay, and I kind of like that it has the symbol on there, especially since it is a healing oracle deck. Okay, so this one, I'm not gonna, you know, read every single thing. We'll kind of look at them, okay, as I put them on here. So, ooh, I love the illustrations. Oh, okay. You know, this is bringing me a lot of memories from my sacred medicine ceremonies, experiences that I have had, or just when I have had, you know, just seeing things that the normal eye cannot see. So it's very interesting to see these illustrations and also be able to see these type of energies, colors, and something physical instead of like having to describe it to somebody, you know, because when you do visit other realms, other dimensions, just otherworldly things, there's certain colors, certain things that there's just no words for it in our world, in our dimension, in our realm. But there are words that are kind of similar, right? You know, like it has kind of like purple but white, but then pink, but then touches of dark blue, and it's like this. You know, so yeah. So I really like that. I really like the colors. I don't know what these are. I don't know if this is like just paintings that somebody did, but I love it. I actually used to paint a lot of things like that before. Okay, so we have that. So far the messages look pretty good. And I also like the texture of the cards, because these are not ones that will get you know, like in a nerd deck where the cards usually kind of like stick to each other and it's a little bit hard and you kind of have to like break them in for the cards to no longer get stuck. Yeah, I don't see that issue with this one, which is pretty cool. And something interesting also that I'm noticing about this card deck that I don't usually see in other decks. So usually other decks, they have the number of the card like in the middle up here, but this one has it at the bottom. So that's interesting. very, very interesting. Okay. Ooh, okay. So I like that it's very, the colors are very like dreamy, like space. But how I said, it does remind me a lot of like other realms and dimensions that I have personally seen, or just like outer space, like this one, you know. This one kind of looks like Earth, like if you were viewing it from like an airplane or something like that. Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards. I am happy that I got these. Well, I didn't pick them. It is a subscription, how I said in the beginning, that you do get every 3 months. I kind of like for it to be a surprise, but I have seen that on social media, you know, to like promote their card deck club or whatever, you know, the subscription that they have, they do tend to show the cards, what card decks are going to be there. I do have a few decks from Hay House, because they usually do have you know, some sales. Not sponsored, but that is that. Oh, I love that. Do you see how they don't get stuck to each other like butter? So let's look at the book. So we're gonna just kind of scan, right? Okay, it has the preface, it has the list, it has an introduction. Some of the guidebooks do have, you know, like a 3-card spread, a 5, past, present, and future, and then like other type of things. So let's see if that one has that. Okay, it doesn't seem like this one does. So it goes to the cards. Okay, and then, you know, here like card 9, it seems like that is the number. Okay, so these are pretty simple. Usually there's guidebooks that have like spirit message, love message, general message, or even has like a quick like ritual, affirmation, prayer, you know, kind of, you know, things like that. So it seems like for this one, they are a lot shorter, which is pretty cool. I kind of also tend to just use my intuition, you know, by the colors and whatever is on there, or even, you know, some only have like one word, like strength, and then you just kind of like, you know, use your intuition to kind of get the messages for that. So let's put the guidebook on the side. So I like that this one, you are meant to use your intuition a lot more, opposed to how I said from other decks where the guidebook has like paragraphs of the explanation of each card, right? So let's move on to the Healing Waters Oracle. This one too, I really like all type of decks that are not traditional, or, you know, that have something unique about them. And this is something that I like about the Rebecca Campbell. I don't know if it's just this one or all of them. From, you know, my memory is kind of foggy, but I like that it does open like this, you know. I think that's pretty cool. You can even like pull cards or whatever, you know. So let's take it out. So we do have also a guidebook with this one, and then we're gonna go ahead and put this one back together. Okay, this is kind of cool too, because unlock the sacred mysteries of the waters. You know, this is the first deck that I have seen that actually comes like that. Usually the paper is just white, but this one it makes the opening of the deck a little bit more special, which I really like. I really like a lot of things about these decks. So you're gonna hear me say I really like that, because I really do. You know, I love oracle decks, tarot, all type of divination tools. So, you know, these are like my new babies too. So, of course, I'm gonna like them and love them and find different things about them that I really like, and also, you know, share that with you. So, it seems like with this deck, ooh, I knocked on my oil, but it seems like with this deck, it doesn't have, you know, like this type of page like this one did also, but that is okay. Ooh, it's an altar card. Okay, I like that. Okay, let's read this one, right? Because this is not just a card about the Arthur, like what the Oracle deck is. So it says, the Healing Waters Oracle Attunement. On the back of this card, you will find the Healing Waters Attunement altar card. You can use the attunement to ritually connect with your oracle and the waters within, around, above, and below you each time you use it. You can use this attunement to activate your oracle before you first use it, or you could choose to do it several times as called to deepen your connection with the oracle. Ooh, you can find a free visual and audio ritual version of the attunement to activate your oracle at blah 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 blah. Awesome. Okay, so let's read it. Okay, so the Healing Waters Oracle Attunement. Hold the oracle to the earth and whisper. Okay, you know what? Let me do this, okay? Let me do this. Okay, so it says, I call upon the sacred healing waters of earth. Please activate this oracle with ancient wisdom, guidance, and healing. Let it deliver clear messages and reflections that are of the highest, deepest benefit for humanity and the earth. Ooh, hold the oracle to your heart and whisper. Okay, I kind of did feel something when I did the first one, I'm not gonna lie. So I like it, I like that. Hold the oracle to your heart and whisper. I call upon the sacred healing waters within me. Attune this oracle with the intelligent wisdom of waters of my body. Let it deliver clear messages and reflections to me and through me in ways that are truly helpful. Okay. Hold the oracle to the sky above you and whisper. I call upon these sacred healing waters around me, waters of the air and sky. Please guide me to hear the wisdom and let these cards be vehicles of supportive revelation. Let them reveal what is unseen and act as mirrors for me and who I'm reading for, to connect with the wisdom deep within. I love this. Okay, again, I haven't seen a deck that has stuff like that, you know, that you can connect with your deck. You know, there's people out there that give their advice on how you can connect with your decks or your tarot or, you know, your divination tool. A pretty good one is, you know, to place a deck or whatever tool cards. Ooh, my ear just started ringing. Okay. So let's welcome, appreciate, and thank whoever just walked in, entered our space right now. But let's continue. Okay, let's look at the guidebook for the Healing Waters Oracle. Ooh, okay. This material is a little bit different. Okay, alright. So, you know, the list of the cards, the acknowledgement, and then the journey of the curator. I would say the Arthur, but it's not, right? Okay. Wait. Oh, that's the name of the cards. Okay, never mind. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, like with the Healing Spirits Oracle, is that, you know, usually other guidebooks, other decks, they do have paragraphs like this one does. Okay. So it seems like it gives an explanation, and then, you know, something about the element. Let's look at the other one. Okay, not all of them. Oh, okay, this one has water and spiritual rituals. So it has not just an explanation. Oh, hold on, no. Okay, no, I was completely wrong. Meditating with the cards. Okay, so it seems like it gives instructions, details. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to read that to better understand what that is, whatever that is. Okay. Reading the cards, instructions on how to read the cards. Okay. So inquiry. Oh yeah, also meditating. Meditating in general helps, but if you also meditate with your cards or your divination tools, it also helps you connect with that. Okay, so this has a lot of information. Ooh, what? So you can use this thing. Oh, that's fun. Okay, I'm gonna have to try this later. Okay, if you guys want me to do like readings with each deck, let me know down below. But let's get to the cards. So yes, I like also that it has a picture of the card, the name of the card, you know, whatever the card says down there, and also the explanation. It also seems like it has a soul inquiry, like questions for you to ask yourself in regard, you know, if this card does show up for you, which is pretty cool. So it seems like it's just a card's information. Okay, awesome. Okay, ooh, look at that. You see that gold? I like those gold finishings. Okay, so all right, let's go ahead and actually see them. Okay, so let me back this up a little bit. Okay, all right. So already I can kind of see that it does have like a reflective thing going on with all of them so far, right? Or just very what's it called, symmetrical ish. This is very interesting. I love, you know, it's just not like paintings. It seems to be like, you know, real people. So that's very beautiful. Opposed to like, you know, right here, which is kind of like a very artistic, like, you know, it kind of seems like somebody could painted that or created that, the graphics. And this one is like, it kind of seems like it's like pictures mixed with, I don't know if it's like, well, everything is art, right? But I don't know if somebody like painted, or if it's just full, you know, like just full on graphics. There's that. I really like them. I also like the messages here at the bottom. Oh, this one to me kind of looks like a Buddha. Do you see that? I don't know, for some reason. I don't know, it could just be me, but I really like those. For this one, I didn't check how many cards it has. Let me see. Oh, it has 44. Okay. I also like the the size of them, but there's some cards that are really big, and they're kind of hard to, like, you know, shuffle them and stuff. But these two, you know, obviously this one, but they're the perfect size. Well, I have big hands, so I don't mind cards that are a little bit bigger, because I do have a few card decks that the cards are bigger than this. They're probably like, I don't know, but they're just bigger, and sometimes it hurts my hand to like open it fully, or just to grasp the whole deck in my hand. But you know, we make it work. We make it work. So let me know down below, after seeing all of these, we're almost done here, just a few more cards, illustration wise, which one do you like more? Me, I kind of don't know, to be honest. You know, this one, it's a little bit more artsy, a little bit like, you know, because it has like rainbows, flowers, fishies. The Healing Spirits Oracle is a little bit more like spacey, more other realm, other dimensions type of thing. The Healing Water Oracle, it's a little bit more like graphic design-ish type of stuff that you can do on the computer, which is also very beautiful because it is very creative and artsy, right? So personally, just because there has been certain things that I have experienced that I have been able to kind of like describe or show, and because a lot of that I am seeing it in this deck, I would like to say that I like, illustration wise, I kind of like this one more, just because I can go back and say, oh, remember when I told you that I saw this and that? Well, that is how it looked, you know, or like I have this deck, and you know, I can like use that to reference my experiences. I don't like them regardless. Illustration wise, the three of them are very, very nice. The three of them have like that matte finish. The three of them have cards that don't stick to each other. Like you can shuffle them, and you won't worry about, you know, having to like peel them off of each other, or you know, I don't know, just like any type of issues like that we usually have with new card decks. So I really, really appreciate that. All right, so now for the fun part. So we are gonna go ahead and prep the card decks here. So I am gonna start. I did have, okay, I found it. So I am gonna first start with a tea light and get that fire going. So what I kind of like to do is I like to use a lot of things here, but I am trying to find my lighter because I just had it. I'm always losing lighters. I'm always losing lighters for some reason. Alrighty, so I found one. So let's go ahead and light this tea light. I am gonna have it on the side, so you guys probably won't be seeing it as much, but it is on and it is on the side. I can try, but I just don't want to burn my new cards. Okay, so it's there. So what we are going to do is we are gonna light some incense to clear away energies, you know, whatever from the cards, the card deck, all of them, just in general. Okay, so you can use, you don't have to do this to your cards, to your card decks, to your items. Ooh, I just kind of hit myself and it didn't burn for some reason. But I was sorry, but it just kind of cuffed me off guard. Okay, so you don't have to do this to your items. This is just something that I personally do. Just because you don't want to, I don't want to have unwanted energies on my new things, you know, because then that's a whole different little scenario. Okay, so I am going to cleanse all of these cards. And what I'm doing is just kind of doing that around. Alright, and also, you know what, let's leave it like that. Can you guys see? No. Okay, but we're gonna leave it like that, and now what I'm gonna do is I am gonna grab where the cards came in, because this is their little home, and we want to make sure that their home is also cleansed. Okay, so I do the outside and the inside. I of course also do the guidebooks. Okay, every single thing that it comes with. I'm gonna do this. Outside, the inside, the outside. Okay, so we're gonna move that to the side, and then here also we are gonna do that. Trying to get that smoke in that book in between those pages, and then the book entirely. We'll also do this little attunement card, because why not, right? It's gonna be in there with the cards anyways, so might as well. So the inside, the outside, all around, the inside, outside, and all around. Okay, so we have that down, and then we can go ahead. I'm just trying to make sure the ash doesn't fall. Let me tap. Okay, and I am gonna put that to the side. Okay, so now what I am gonna do, I am gonna try to do this very lightly, just because it's water, alcohol, you know, so from a distance, right? From a distance, we're gonna just spray. Okay, so we're just spraying. We did get some on there. Okay, good. Okay, so you can use whatever type of spray that you want to use, right? Whatever your preference is. Now, the next thing, now you don't have to go in this order, in this specific order either, but I am gonna use some, what is it called, some oil. Okay, I'm gonna use some oil here that I have, that I owned. So I am gonna put some on my hand. Okay, and I'm gonna rub it all over my hands. I like to start with whatever, you know, this is at. I'm gonna take that card, put it all around. Okay, so it's not too much. You can kind of see it, but not really. You don't have to put a lot. You don't have to use oil at all. Okay, so let me show you this one. So I put some oil again on my hand. I rub them. Okay, and then I go ahead and do that to it, and then with my other hand I other one. Okay, and then a tiny bit like, okay, I'm gonna also go ahead and rub it. And then we're gonna also go ahead on the guidebook. And I also like to be careful, okay, because you don't want any paper cuts, but paper cuts, not paper cups, okay, paper cuts. so that way, you know, obviously we're not gonna go like page per page and, you know, do that. No, it's fine, it's okay. Okay, so this is the bottom, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in there. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on to this one. So again, put some on there, or my hands together, that way, you know, it's even on both hands. With one hand, I'm gonna go ahead and do this on one, and then with the other, I am gonna go ahead in here, and do the other one. Okay, now just one, and rub, and then we're gonna go ahead and do this one too. Okay, and then whatever left over, we're gonna go ahead and put it on that card. Okay, and like with the other one, I am gonna put this in here at the back. I'm gonna put the cards in the front. Okay, put this to the side. Oh, my hand smells so good. Okay, so let's start with this one. So with that one, again, I don't use a lot just because we don't want to make our cards super oily. You know, sometimes oil does stain paper, obviously, because, you know, paper is porous. So don't use a ton. So we are gonna go ahead and kind of do like the guidebook, right, where you just kind of do the edges, the sides. That way we are making sure that each card has some oil. Now the oil that you use, if you're gonna be using oil, you know, you could, there's so many oils that you can use. You can do like some type of like third eye, crown chakra, whatever chakra you want to use. You can use like any deity, god, goddess, entity oil that you want to use. You can even use essential oils, you know, whatever your purpose is for doing this. Like you can just do it to cleanse them, to purify them, you know, from the energies that they have from the moment that they were created to the moment that you got them. Or you can use oils that that will amplify your gifts and abilities, clarity, that will bring forward answers if you want to connect them to Mother Earth, you know, just whatever your purpose is, right? But here, I just don't want to be specific with what I'm using, just because I don't want people to use what they're intuitively wanting to do, right? So for example, like this whole theme is healing. We could have used like some type of healing, maybe like if there's like a healing a healing, I can't think of a healing oil right now, but if there's some type of like healing oil that you want to use, a healing, like for example, like if there's like a goddess that you work with and does healing, you can use her oil or his. So that's that. And then we're gonna do this one. Something else that you can do, or that I could have done that I didn't think about, so like right now, is I could have used instead of the spray that I have, I could have used full moon water, right? Because it's healing. But again, when you're putting like things that have alcohol or just water, you want to be careful with your decks, just because you don't want to ruin them. You just want to spray it from afar from afar, the furthest you can. You know, it's gonna get touched, and then like if it gets a little like sprinkles, you can kind of like just wipe it off and kind of like rub it on there. And the important thing is that, you know, it's just that they get that energy. You don't have to soak them in there and burn your new babies. Okay, so there's that. And the next thing that I like to do is we can do a little quick reading. So what I kind of see is, if I were to use just these three together for a reading, I'll probably, this one will be like my main one. Then I'll use this deck to clarify that one. The overall, or we could do like overall message. Since it's only 12 of these, we can make this our main one, clarify with this deck, clarify this deck with this one, and then clarify this deck with that one, if that makes sense. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and move them to the side over here. Okay, so I do want to kind of like shuffle them a little. Okay. Okay, so let's see what card pops up. Just like a general message for my viewers, please. Whoever is watching this video, you know, that they got towards the end. Just one card, please. Oh, okay. Okay, so I am radiant. I'm a radiant being, enjoying life to the fullest. My life gets more fabulous every day. I look forward to what each new hour brings. Oh, okay, so I see like a lot of radiance, a lot of excitement for life and the things that are to come. And then with the Healing Waters Oracle, oh, I forgot to say one more thing. So let me kind of do that with mine, because I completely forgot. Again, you don't have to do this, but I'm gonna put this back, but hold on. Okay, so what you can do is you can draw a symbol, a sigil on your card deck every time before you use it. You can seal them, you know, just kind of like say something before you use them. I seal them personally. Okay, so I seal them not just because it's the first time that I'm using them, but I do it every single time. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just shuffling, kind of like not backwards, but the card deck backwards, just so we can kind of shuffle them, move them around. I'm gonna go ahead and then I am gonna turn them to the other side, and I'm gonna do it again. Now, let's clarify. I am radiant being, enjoying life to the fullest. Can we get maybe one card? Okay. Ooh, that wanted to flip, but it didn't. Ooh, we got a flipper. Okay, so planetary wave, soul mission, trust the inner call, soul team. Okay, so I see like already from that, you know, this is probably why you or whoever this message is for, why you're feeling like you're enjoying life to the fullest, because once you probably not fully finding your soul mission, but when you're on the right path towards your soul mission, or just in the right path in general, life is, it's very different, right? The perspectives change, you know.
voy para verlo.
For example, like if you are like during a lesson, during cycles, you're not it doesn't feel good to be in that type of space, to be in that type of energy, right? But when you are aligned, when you are exactly where you need to be, that's a different type of feeling. That's a feel-good feeling. That is a fulfilling feeling, you know? So it seems like you are exactly where you need to be. You have a lot of I call them like people. It could be like your spirit team, not just like, you know, like for example, I have spirits, right? Literally spirits, where like for example, like my bell here, you know, like it could have like a spirit, but I don't know, right? But this is just an example of like items. Like I don't like to say haunted items, you know, whatever, but like a haunted item, an item that has a soul, an item that has a spirit. But there's also like your spirit team, like different energies, entities, deities that have been with you since birth, or that had walked into your life and whatever, you know, when you were 5 years, when you were 18, when you were 21, when this and that happened to you, right? So sometimes a lot of them come into your life, and then when you no longer need them, they exit from your life, you know, and like others come, or they stay, or you know, whatever it might be. So you have a lot of those around you. Some people call them spirit guides, but spirit guides are a little bit more different, because it's a whole team. We all have teams, you know, and your ancestors is kind of part of it, but they're a little bit apart from that, because it's kind of like included. Your spirit team also, how I said, everybody has them. So it seems like you have your soul team that have been right along with you, especially if you have experiencing like some, you know, some weird things that you can't explain, otherworldly, you know, paranormal. Most probably it is that, you know, them trying to communicate, trying to show you things, especially when, you know, people are aligned, are in a path, in a journey towards their soul mission. You will experience a lot of growth, a lot of development with your gifts and abilities, and just like your life, and just start to evolve rapidly, just because you're kind of getting that push, or you know, things just doesn't seem as difficult, because you're in a different wavelength. Okay, so this one, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and seal it. Okay, and then I am going to shuffle like that a little bit. Okay, and then I am gonna split it and do this. Okay, and then I am gonna split it again, and then we're gonna do that. Okay, all right, and now let's ask for planetary wave to be clarified. Give us a little bit more details. What is this soul mission, or just, oh no, just clarify planetary wave, soul mission, trusted inner call, soul team, please. And what I like to do, right, a lot of people, they read their cards, they use their cards, their divination tools different. So when I'm doing readings, I like to use the ones that pop out, the ones that flip, right? And it says send out help to others. Okay. Ooh, okay. So for this one, I haven't been showing what's like underneath the deck, but for this one I am, just because this one, it doesn't have a lot of messages. I mean, we could go to the book and get like the full message from the creator, you know, in reading like what exactly they meant by send out help to others, right? To me, it kind of seems like being of service to others, using your abilities, or like your soul mission is going to take you on a path where you are going to be helping others, where you're going to be helping Mother Earth, helping humankind, helping animals, or, you know, just helping something, being of service, which is something that's very, very beautiful. Being of service alone has like its own lesson. It teaches you very beautiful things that they can be very, very, very deep, right? So underneath the deck for this one, we have your soul will find those who are meant to experience life with you. And I feel like that kind of like resonated a lot because of this whole soul mission thing, right? Usually at the beginning of soul missions, you know, when you are on your soul mission and where you are just wherever it is that you need to be, or just like in general, to be honest, but I have seen this a lot, especially, you know, talking from experience, is that once you're walking that path, that journey, a lot of people tend to leave your life, right? Let that be friends. You start to disconnect from your loved ones. It could even be like a place, like your job, you know, just things that like were actually not of your highest good, that you truly didn't feel aligned, that you truly weren't happy, that you didn't feel that, you know, that support, where you feel like it was just taking from you because you were just giving and giving and giving and giving, and it was just taking and taking and taking, and you weren't seeing that, you know, that, what is it called, reciprocity, is that what it's called, where you're not receiving back what you're giving. Let that be people, things, places, right? So if you haven't went through these changes, it seems like you probably will, but do know that, you know, if a friend, a loved one, whatever, exits your life, I said exes, so it could be like an ex for some of you. If they leave out of your life, do you know that it's not about like replacing or replacement or whatever, but you will find others who will give you the support that you need, that will, you know, teach you certain things without, you know, it being painful or it being like a full-on lesson, right? You're just gonna start to notice a lot of positive changes in your life, especially the people, right? Because sometimes we tend to experience people who bring forward painful lessons, like betrayal. We're being put in a situation where we are forced to find our own self-love because we were looking for love somewhere else that was not within, right? These are just examples, but so these are those type of changes, okay? So anyways, so I really like these cards. I think they're pretty fun. I think they're very deep. I really like them. The Healing Waters Oracle. Ooh, clear vision, confirmation, right timing, opportunity. Okay. The Healing Waters Oracle is one that how I said before, is one that I had my eye on, because the creator, author, illustrator, whatever, I don't know, they just look so good, you know. So Also, what I like to do at the end is just kind of like shuffle them before I put them in their little homes and their little boxes. That way next time I use them, I'll have to shuffle them a lot. And look how easy that is. Okay, you know, it would have been nicer if it had like a little magnet where it fully shuts, because it doesn't fully shut. I like something to kind of hold it in place, but it's okay, it's fine. So we're gonna go ahead and put these in there, and then we're gonna go ahead and close them. We're also gonna go ahead and put these in here. Okay, and we are gonna close these. So this is what I received for the card deck club. I believe the next one will be, I don't know, 3 months from now. I believe that will be in September. But these are the card decks that I received. They are beautiful. I love anything and everything that has to do with healing, especially because I feel like we kind of don't ever stop healing. You know, once you're, you know, we have to heal things from this life and then past lives, and you know, things will somehow find a way to come back, or you know, even being of service and assisting others to heal themselves. Okay, so one little thing, if you have headphones, you kind of want to unplug them or lower your volume for a quick second, just because I am going to use a bell just to clear the energies for my space from the cards. Okay, so please watch your ears. Okay, cool. So this was that. So let me know in the comments which one was your favorite, which one do you like the most, and let me know why. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. On the description down below there will be my links to my social medias where you can go ahead and follow me. I do post on a daily. I do post daily guidance messages. One of these might be the deck that I use, and then you will be seeing you know, I have a few decks. Well, I have maybe like 20 or more, or 30 or 40, I'm not sure, and I just use one. You know, each week I pull a card. Well, I don't pull a card, whatever kind of like pops out, that will be the message for the day that I'm doing, and I do post them on there. If you also want to book a private reading, message me on Instagram. But this is all, and thank you so much for watching. If you are interested in getting the card deck club, that will be prettybomb.com. And if you do, let me know if you did like this subscription box. Okay, so thank you so much.